raised differently in two different social classes. But at the end of the day, we see the same sunset, or in the morning, we see the same sunrise. Go ahead and put it on my board, please. I really, really liked how Julissa and Randy worked together and came up with an idea. Now, for, I almost called you Kitsia. Katiana is losing all this beautiful thought. So nice and loud, Randy. Can you read yours?
The quote means that just because society separates them, they still live in the same world.
Wow. All right, give yourselves a round of applause for that. That was really great. Here we go. This is my interpretation of it, and I think you guys have done a great job. Up here, I think this, Joshua, I think this picture really shows it beautifully. We've got these two different hands. One could be a greaser, one could be a saw. And it's coming together to show that we are all living in the same world together. We separate our groups so much, but we tend to forget that we do share similar characteristics. There's times where I judge. Okay, I'm human, and I make assumptions about people. And the best parts of life is when I get to sit down with those people I've judged, and all of a sudden I hear their story, and I realize, man, they have... they've gone through things that I never thought they did that way. Or I think, wow, we're very similar. And I thought we weren't. Okay, so we all live under the same world no matter what social class we come from. We all live in our one world, okay? Isaac, can you read this one?
The sunset is the breeze between the world of the breezes and the sun.
Okay, Jeremiah, the third one.
We so often focus on differences and ignore the fact that we share many similarities.
Thank you. And last but not least, you're going to see that throughout this story, Pony refers and talks about the sunset a lot. And when he does, he thinks about Cherry. Okay? And he notes that she's probably looking at our same, or she is looking at our same sunset. This natural occurrence that happens every day shows us a link between these two worlds that they're living in. Okay? I mean, these two groups that they're living in. All right, so let's go back. I'm going to leave this up here. We are starting from right where we left off on page 41. Marcia suddenly gasped. Marcia suddenly gasped. Cherry, look what's coming. We all looked and saw a blue Mustang coming down the street. Johnny made a small noise in his throat, and when I looked at him, he was white. Marcia was shifting nervously. What are we going to do? Cherry bit a fingernail. Stand here, she said. There isn't much else we can do. Who is it? Two-Bit asked. The FBI? No, Cherry said bleakly. It's Randy and Bob. And Two-Bit asked grimly. A few other of the socially elite checkered shirt set. Their boyfriends? Johnny's voice was steady, but standing as close to him as I was, I could see he was trembling. Why is he trembling? Why is he trembling? Yes, Michael. Why is he scared? He's afraid he's going to get beat up. Again. Okay. I wondered why Johnny was a nervous wreck, but he never was that jumpy. Cherry started walking down the street. Maybe they won't see us. Act normal. Who's acting? Two-Bit grinned. I'm a natural normal. Wish it was the other way around, I muttered, and Two-Bit said, don't get mouthy, Pony Boy. The Mustang passed us slowly and went right on by. Marcia sighed in relief. That was close. Cherry turned to me. Tell me about your oldest brother. You don't talk about him. I tried to think of something to say about Derry and shrugged. What's to talk about? He's big and handsome and likes to play football. I mean, what's he like? I feel like I know Soda from the way you talk about him. Tell me about Derry. And when I was silent, she urged me on. Is he wild and reckless like Soda or dreamy like you? Okay, I want you to continue reading 42 and 43 silently to yourselves.